Welcome, traveler. Close your eyes and let your mind drift beyond Earth. You're boarding a quiet, gentle ship, built of dreams, light, and stardust. Tonight, we begin a journey like no other, a peaceful voyage through the rings of Saturn, far from gravity, far from noise. Float now. Let the silence of space lull you to rest. Ahead, Saturn glows softly, a giant of golden hues, wrapped in delicate rings of icy dust and cosmic memory. Your ship glides without sound, weightless and slow. The stars blink gently in the distance. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just drift. The ship floats through Saturn's inner rings. Particles of ice shimmer like diamonds around you, silent and glowing. Every flake spins slowly in zero gravity. The quiet hum of the ship and the faint echo of deep space soothe your mind. Now drifting into shadow. The planet's body blocks the sun. Darkness surrounds you. The rings vanish into black. Here, space feels eternal. Time slows. Let your breathing slow with it. As your ship rises above the ring plane, sunlight returns. You see Saturn's rings stretched like golden ribbons, glowing softly against the black velvet sky. The glow calms your soul. You float effortlessly. Thousands of icy fragments spin and drift like snow falling upward. Your ship passes through, slowly, never touching, just observing. Each moment is pure peace. You are part of the cosmos. Welcome, dream traveler. Tonight, you leave behind the noise, the weight, the world. You are no longer bound by roads or gravity. Tonight, your spirit boards a vessel of light, a quiet ship drifting just beyond imagination. Take a deep breath. Feel your body become still. The room around you fades. And slowly, so gently, you rise. You are above the clouds now. Below you lies Earth, blue, glowing, alive. The swirling oceans shimmer like silk. City lights blink like stars on land. Mountains stretch like ancient whispers, and clouds drift, tender and white, like dreams in motion. Your ship circles quietly in low orbit. The hum of the engines is barely a thought, not loud, not sharp, but constant and kind. You're wrapped in quiet technology. Some flicker like candles. Others shine cold and clear, ancient and bright. You realize the night sky you once knew was only a veil. Now it is a sea, a true ocean of light. Comets leave white trails in the dark. Auroras flash in distant atmospheres, and nebulae bloom like cosmic flowers, petals of blue, pink, gold, green. You are flying through a painting older than time. Each star, a note in a silent lullaby. Each galaxy, a whisper from the beginning. You pass the orbit of Mars. The red planet floats silently in the dark, dusty and mysterious. Its valleys echo with ancient wind. Its surface holds stories never told. But you do not stop. You glide past with quiet curiosity. You are heading further still, beyond the inner solar system, beyond what most have seen. You are entering the realm of the giants. Jupiter appears first, vast, impossible, striped with storms and swirling color. The great red spot spins slowly, endlessly, a hurricane larger than Earth. Yet your ship passes peacefully. Moons orbit it like dancers. Io, golden and volcanic. Europa, icy and secretive. Ganymede, cratered and colossal. Each one a world of its own. But you are only passing through. Even Jupiter, mighty as it is, cannot hold you back tonight. As you leave Jupiter behind, the light begins to change. Sunlight is thinner here, dimmer, colder. But your ship remains warm. You are wrapped in safety, drifting silently between the planets, cradled in artificial starlight. You pass belts of icy debris, asteroids tumbling in slow motion, crystals spinning in black space, each one reflecting pale sunlight, each one older than anything you've ever known. You are among the first to see this ballet of frozen time. Now, the glow begins. A faint golden shimmer in the far distance. It's not the sun. It's not a star. It's something else. It pulses gently, like a dream calling your name. You know what it is. You've always known. Saturn. It starts as a pale dot, then grows and grows until it fills the windows of your ship with its impossible beauty. Soft yellow bands wrap around its surface, swirling gently like quiet music. But it's the rings that take your breath away. Thin, fragile, endless. They stretch like golden glass. You are now inside the rings. You have left Earth. You have left the moon. You have left Mars, Jupiter, the sun. You are farther than most dreams dare to go. And yet, you feel peace, not fear, not loneliness, just silence and starlight. You are not falling. You are floating. You are not lost. You are home. Your journey has just begun. The ship dims its lights. The engines quiet to a whisper. Outside your window, ice glimmers like crystal rain. You are weightless, timeless, held between gravity and grace. Breathe slowly now. The galaxy holds you gently. Saturn watches without blinking. The stars sing lullabies no one has ever heard. And you are finally free to sleep. Welcome to your journey through Saturn's rings. Let go. Close your eyes and drift. We'll carry you the rest of the way. Now entering deep space. You are no longer close to any planet. You have passed the warmth of the inner solar system. The sun behind you is dim, distant, no brighter than a star. You are now entering deep space. Let your breath slow. Let your thoughts grow quiet. This is a place where time loses meaning, where silence becomes a song. Outside your window, nothing moves quickly. Everything drifts. Everything waits. Tiny particles of ice and dust shimmer in slow orbits, like forgotten memories floating in a vast ocean of black. There are no roads here, no lights, no signs, just stars. Thousands of them, each one older than human memory. Somewhere out there, light left its home thousands of years ago, just to meet your eyes tonight. Your ship hums with a quiet confidence. It does not rush. It simply glides. No gravity pulls you down. No weight holds you. You are free. Free to float in the dark, surrounded by a universe that does not ask, does not explain, only exists. You are now in the space between giants. Behind you, Jupiter, massive and swirling. Ahead of you, Saturn, glowing with silent rings. And in between, nothing, everything. It is here that thoughts begin to fade. The mind becomes small, not in fear, but in awe. You are a speck, drifting through a dream much larger than out here. The absence of sound is profound. It is not silence like Earth's silence. It is deeper than that. It is the absence of all pressure, all air, all interruption. It is the pure quiet of the cosmos. No wind, no breath, just the gentle hum of your ship and the distant murmur of your own heartbeat. You are not alone. You are simply far, far from Earth, far from time, far from hurry. As you drift deeper, you begin to notice something. The colors of space. It is not black, not truly. There are layers to it. Deep purples, distant golds, glowing blues. Nebulae in the distance bloom like cosmic gardens. Gas clouds swirl with invisible movement. Tiny streaks of meteors flash silently in your periphery. You are not traveling through darkness. You are swimming through light too faint to reach the day. And now, let your thoughts release. There is no memory here, no schedule, no weight of responsibility. There is only now, only this moment, only this motion. The ship turns ever so gently, aligning its course with the ring plane of Saturn. The stars shift minutely, and the rings grow brighter in the far distance. But for now, stillness. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your body relax. You are traveling in peace. Every once in a while, a distant planet flashes across the window, a pinprick of light with its own moons, storms, secrets, but they are far and growing fainter. You are leaving the realm of the visible, entering the quietest part of the solar system. It is beautiful here, not because it is full, but because it is empty. And in that emptiness, there is space to breathe, space to dream, space to sleep. In a few hours, you will reach Saturn. But for now, you are in between what was and what will be, between planets, between thoughts. Let the stars be your blanket. Let the engine's hum be your lullaby. You are a traveler of the galaxy. You are a guest in the infinite. And as deep space wraps around you, you feel no fear, only wonder. Close your eyes and drift. Now, first glimpse of Saturn. A glow begins to rise ahead, faint at first, soft and golden, like a sunrise through fog. It's not a star, it's not a moon, it's something much more ancient, much more vast. You are now seeing it for the very first time. Saturn. It begins as a shape in the distance, a perfect orb surrounded by thin lines of light. The rings stretch like the arms of time itself. They shimmer, even in the cold, dim sun. They are layers. Billions of fragments spinning in harmony, each one a fleck of ancient ice, each one glinting softly like snow under moonlight. From a distance, they seem delicate. From here, they are endless. You have never seen anything so still, yet so alive. Your ship tilts gently. The view widens. Saturn's rings fill your window like silk across glass. There is no sound, only the slow pulse of deep space and your breath. You've crossed oceans, passed planets, escaped gravity. Now you are here, suspended, watching. There are no shadows on Saturn, just gradients, colors blending into each other like dreams. The rings catch light like mirrors in motion, sometimes silver, sometimes golden, sometimes pale pink. They change as you move. They whisper with light. You don't need to move. You don't need to speak. This moment asks nothing from you, except wonder. You imagine the age of it, how long these rings have danced in silence, how many travelers from how many worlds have passed without ever seeing this. But you are here, not in a story, not in a telescope. You are here, with Saturn, alone but not lonely, watched by stars, held by light. You drift closer. The planet's curve is gentle, soft. It does not pull you in, it invites you. You begin to move alongside the rings, just outside them, like a whisper following a song. Each particle, no larger than a snowflake, spins with its own rhythm, but together they form something eternal. You do not speak, you do not think, you only feel. Peace, stillness, a quiet joy. This is the first glimpse, but it already feels like a memory. You will sleep now, held in orbit, surrounded by light and silence. And when you open your eyes again, you will be among the rings, drifting, forever drifting. You are here, floating in orbit. Saturn fills half the sky. And now, the rings are no longer distant. They surround you. Like the petals of a frozen flower, they stretch outward, thin, light, endless. Your ship aligns its path and begins to glide. There is no friction, no resistance, only stillness and motion. Beneath you, millions of icy fragments. Above you, millions more. Each one is a piece of Saturn's ancient memory, dust from broken moons, crystals of frozen water, particles held in perfect harmony for billions of years. The rings are not solid, they are a whisper, made visible. From far away they look like smooth lines. From here, you see the truth. Every ring is a storm of motion, and yet, it does not feel chaotic. It feels calm, balanced, right. Your ship coasts silently through the Cassini division, the wide gap between rings. There is no sound, just the low, steady hum of your vessel, and even that fades into the background. Your heartbeat slows, your breath deepens, your thoughts dissolve like mist. You are part of this place now, not a visitor, not an intruder, just one more traveler passing through Saturn's dream. The rings stretch for hundreds of thousands of kilometers, but they are no thicker than a mountain is tall. A paradox, a mystery, a miracle. Somewhere below, Enceladus spins in silence, a tiny moon of ice, erupting geysers into the void. But you do not steer there, not yet. The rings call you deeper, the density increases, the ship weaves through brighter zones where the ice thickens, where fragments flash like silver birds in slow motion. There is no danger. Your course is sure. The ship knows how to dance through light. Outside, it seems like snowfall, suspended, unfalling, like a sky that never chooses a direction. The rings are not quiet in their beauty. They speak, not with words, but with form, with repetition, with grace. Some rings ripple gently with waves, caused by passing moons. Some shimmer with microcollisions. Some are so fine they seem to vanish. Yet together, they form a pattern that only space can understand. The farther you go, the slower time seems to move. Seconds stretch. Minutes fold into each other. There is only the present, only the rhythm of the orbit. Saturn rises slowly to one side. The planet itself is quiet, a distant giant, ever watching, ever spinning. You glide through its crown, a ring of light older than language. And now, the rings begin to thin. You are reaching the outer edge. One last ripple of icy stone spins beside you. Then the emptiness returns. But it does not feel empty. You have passed through something sacred, something infinite. And you carry it with you now, in your breath, in your heart. Let yourself rest here. Let the silence carry you. You have glided through Saturn's rings, and the memory will never leave you. Close your eyes. Sleep comes easily now. The rings still spin. The stars still shine. And you are weightless, drifting in peace. You are now within them, not above, not beside, within. The rings of Saturn, no longer a distant halo, but a cathedral of motion, built from ice and starlight. There is no floor here, no ceiling, only a river of frozen light. Then another jagged and ancient tumbles slowly past. They are not dangerous, they dance with you. You are part of the pattern now. A guest in Saturn's luminous veil, each motion is silent, each glint is a secret. Light behaves differently here. There is no atmosphere, no clouds, no haze. The sun's rays travel across 1 billion kilometers, only to be scattered by frozen dust. The result is pure magic, pale blue reflections, amber flashes, soft halos of light that seem to breathe with you. You are flying through a prism the size of a planet. Look closer, and you'll see the rings are not one shape. They pulse, they ripple. Small moons called shepherds glide nearby, sculpting the rings with their gravity, trimming their edges, pulling waves through the ice like fingers across water. These tiny moons are invisible guides, and you follow where they lead. No clock works here, no calendar. Time has no shape inside the rings. There is only rhythm, the rotation of Saturn, the orbits of ice, the steady hum of your vessel. It's not a journey anymore, it's a meditation. Even the stars outside seem to slow down, as if watching quietly, letting you pass. You drift through the densest part now, the B ring. Here the light becomes silver, so bright it almost glows. It's not like sunlight on Earth, it's colder, older, and somehow more honest. The brightness wraps around you like a fog made of diamonds. You are weightless, timeless, still. Every once in a while, a large shard turns just right and reflects light directly into your eyes. It sparkles, just once, then disappears behind you. Each flicker is a goodbye, each shimmer a reminder that you are moving through something sacred. This is not just ice, not just debris. It is memory, preserved in orbit. Now, the rings thin again. You are leaving the brightest part, slipping toward the fainter outer edges. The glow softens, the fragments spread out, and the silence deepens. But you are not leaving empty. You carry something with you now, something impossible to name. The rings remain behind, still spinning, still shining. Sleep now, with their light still in your mind. Let your dreams orbit slowly, like ice around a golden world. You are safe, you are drifting, and Saturn is still watching. Now, talk about night side of Saturn. As we drift further into the vast expanse of space, the atmosphere of Saturn begins to change. The sun has set, casting the great planet into an eternal twilight. The distant stars shine brighter, their light piercing through the inky darkness surrounding the gas giant. It's the night side of Saturn, a place where shadows dance and the rings shimmer faintly under the starlit sky. The once vibrant colors of Saturn's rings fade into a cool silver hue. They appear almost ethereal, as if illuminated by some unseen cosmic light. The particles in the rings, made of ice and rock, reflect the starlight softly, giving off a gentle glow that seems to pulse with the rhythm of the universe. The rings curve gracefully, wrapping around the planet like a celestial necklace, a testament to the beauty of Saturn's distant night. The atmosphere of Saturn itself is thick, filled with swirling clouds of gas that seem to stretch endlessly across the horizon. These clouds, tinged with various shades of gold and brown, move slowly across the planet's surface, their movement imperceptible but constant, like the beating of a heart. The winds here are fierce and relentless, yet they are quiet in their approach, their whispers lost in the depths of space. From this vantage point, the night on Saturn feels infinite. There is no sense of time here, only the stillness of the cosmos. The stars are so close. They appear like tiny diamonds scattered across a velvet blanket. As you float in this tranquil space, you can almost feel the pulse of Saturn's gravity, a gentle pull that keeps everything in its place. The night is calm, peaceful, yet vast beyond comprehension. It's a quiet solitude, but also a profound sense of belonging to something greater, a reminder of the infinite expanse that stretches beyond, waiting to be explored, crossing Titan. As the spacecraft approaches the dense golden haze that envelops Titan, the crew peers out at the vast alien terrain that stretches endlessly below. The thick, methane-rich atmosphere casts an eerie, sepia-toned glow over everything, making it seem as though the moon is caught in an eternal sunset. Titan, with its lakes of liquid methane and ethereal, shifting clouds, seems like a world out of time, a place where the laws of nature are both familiar and utterly foreign. The landscape below is a surreal mix of icy mountains, sprawling sand dunes, and vast flat plains dotted with vast seas of liquid methane. The skies, forever shrouded in a thick fog, are dimly lit by the distant sun, casting long shadows over the land. In the distance, massive dunes shift like waves in an ocean. As the explorers descend, they can feel the immense gravity pulling at their bodies, heavier than Earth but not overwhelming. The air, though thick with methane and nitrogen, is breathable with the help of advanced filtration suits. The crew disembarks from their landing craft and steps onto the surface, leaving footprints in the silken, amber-hued sands. The air is thick and cold, and the wind whispers in a way that feels almost like a warning. Titan's seas glisten in the far distance, their glass-like surfaces reflecting the dim light in a way that makes them appear almost liquid gold. Every step the explorers take feels like a giant leap in the unknown, an uncharted world, filled with mysteries from the surface to the thick, swirling clouds high above. But it is not just the natural beauty that draws them forward. Hidden beneath the surface of Titan lies something else, an ancient mystery, something left behind by a civilization long gone, or perhaps something much older, an alien artifact waiting to be uncovered. The crew must cross vast regions, braving icy plains and towering mountains, navigating through Titan's strange atmosphere and endless horizons, all the while wondering what secrets lie just beneath the surface. We decay something wasting a part of them. We drift into the quiet corners of the solar system, far beyond Earth, past Mars, past the icy winds of Jupiter, to a planet of rings and secrets. Saturn. As you lay still and your breathing softens, let your mind drift. Let your body rest. You are safe. You are still. But your imagination is wide awake. The hidden moons, each with its own story, waiting in the shadows. Saturn has, at last count, over 150 moons. But many are small, some just a few kilometers across. They orbit in odd places, some within the rings, some between the rings, some tumbling in reverse or in distant loops, like lost marbles left behind in Saturn's playground. These aren't just rocks, they are ancient, older than Earth, older than you, older than the stars in the night sky you see now. They carry clues, secrets, and tonight, you will visit them. First, we float near the rings and meet tiny moons named Pan and Daphnis. These are shepherd moons. They live inside the rings. Their gravity gently pulls the ring particles, keeping the ring's edges sharp, like invisible hands. Now, we drift further and see three delicate moons, Methone, Pauline, and Anthe. They are the Alkyonides, named after water nymphs from ancient myth. They are soft, so soft in fact, that if you were to land on one, your foot might sink into their surface. No hard rocks, just icy powder, crushed by time and silence. Methone is egg-shaped, not because of heat or pressure, but because Saturn's gravity stretches it like taffy. These moons reflect light like glass, like frost on a window, spinning slowly as if asleep. And so do you. Your body more relaxed, your thoughts more distant. You're already halfway into dream. Next, we visit Janus and Epimetheus. These two moons share the same orbit. Yes, the same, but instead of crashing, they perform a dance. Every 4 years they trade places, like cosmic twins, playing an endless game of tag. No other moons in the solar system do this. You watch them from your quiet ship, floating above Saturn, as two moons slowly pass, waving at each other in silence, then drifting away, trading paths. You smile, barely awake now. Your heartbeat slows. Janus, Epimetheus. The names hum like lullabies. Now, deeper into Saturn's darkness, we reach the outer realm where the Norse moons spin in strange, backward orbits. Phoebe is the largest of them. Dark, cratered, mysterious. She doesn't orbit like the others. She goes the opposite way. Scientists believe she came from beyond Saturn, perhaps from the Kuiper Belt, or from some forgotten war between planets long ago. These moons, Skathi, Sutungur, Threemer, have names lost in myth, and orbits like whispers in reverse. You float among them, each one silent, each one cold, but each glowing faintly in the reflected light of Saturn. And now, it's time to drift further, not through space, but through sleep. You've met the unseen, the moons no one talks about, moons that dance and trade and sing in ripples. You've seen Saturn from a place few ever dream. Let your breath fall slow. Let your thoughts dissolve like stardust. Let the rings fade behind you. Tonight, you drift above them, seeing motion, but hearing nothing. Their gravitational hands gently comb the ring edges, keeping Saturn's ancient necklace perfectly in place. Further out, float the Alkyonides, Methone, Pallene, and Anthe, three delicate moons, soft, oval-shaped, barely solid. Methone's surface is so smooth, it reflects sunlight like a frozen pearl. She's egg-shaped, gently stretched by Saturn's pull, a cosmic tear, resting quietly in space. These moons orbit peacefully. No craters, no scars, as if time forgot to touch them. You pass them slowly, each one a whisper of elegance, a snowflake that never melts. Now meet two moons, locked in a cosmic dance, Janus and Epimetheus. They share the same orbit, a situation so rare it's nearly impossible. Every 4 Earth years, they approach one another and gently trade places. No crash, no chaos, just a graceful exchange, like two leaves circling a drain. You watch from above. The rhythm is silent, but it echoes with ancient design. Further out still, past the rings and major moons, lie the strange dark moons, the Norse group. They orbit Saturn, backwards. Take Phoebe, a captured object from the deep solar system. Her surface is dark, scarred, ancient, a moon with a past that predates Saturn itself. Then there's Skathi, Sutungur, Thrymer, moons with names of forgotten giants, spinning silently in tilted, twisted orbits. They drift in deep cold, far from the glow of the planet, like wandering ghosts, bound by gravity. And now, You float back, leaving behind the quiet orbits of the hidden moons. You've seen them, the unseen, the unknown, the uncelebrated. Let the silence of space hold you. Let your thoughts slow. Let your breath fall deeper, longer. You are safe here, in the dark, in the quiet, with Saturn's hidden children. Shh. Let the world fall silent. Tonight, you'll listen to the sound of silence itself. Beyond the earth, beyond traffic, voices, screens. Let go now. Float through this cosmic hush. No more questions. No more sound. Only stillness. You are part of the silence now. A starlit observer, drifting peacefully into sleep. Let Saturn keep watch. Let the silence sing you to rest. Close your eyes. Sink into the quiet. Your day is done. Your journey has just begun. You're not falling asleep. You're floating up, above the clouds, beyond time, into the realm where dreams are born. You rise slowly, past your room, past the rooftops, up into the blue sky. Air turns thin, then fades. Stars blink on all around. Earth below you, small, quiet, a distant memory. You drift past the moon, its gray surface glowing like powdered silver. You pass Mars, rusty and bold. Then Jupiter, immense with swirling storms. And then Saturn, gold, ringed, glorious. Its beauty steals your breath, not with force, but with awe. You orbit slowly over the rings, beside the moons, feeling weightless, timeless. Thoughts fade, memories soften. You are thoughtless, peaceful, open. In this moment, you are the dream. You've traveled far, but the real journey has just begun. Let your body rest. Let your breath guide you. You are safe,